He hovered right around 50% completion mark last week. Double tight end formation. The Patriots will take the snap from the 30. Brady's got it after the play fake.
Tom Brady, early in his career, did a lot of play-action passes, and they were very good at it. And this past year or so, they've gone back to it.
The Raiders will come out in the dime. First down at the 42. It's Brady down the field, and it falls incomplete. And now a look at the Patriots offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. Brady is in the shotgun. Looking across the middle. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. It's third down coming up. The Raiders come out in the nickel. Brady's going to take it from the gun. Brady finds Gronkowski.
I think when I was playing, anytime we crossed the 50-yard line, it was kind of like a big sigh of relief because I knew now that there were a lot of things that could take place. I could afford to take sacks. I could afford to be a little more aggressive. Let's see how the offense reacts to this. Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Vereen lined up in the backfield. Snap back to Brady from the gun. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
That out route that time was run to perfection by the receiver. He made such a sharp cut. He gives himself some space from the defender, and the quarterback puts the football right on target, just short of that first down marker.
The defense gets a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Going to be leading the offense once again today. He connected on over 60% of his throws last week. Offense lines up here. Now first and 10. And the give to Darren McFadden. Brought down after a gain of 6.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Second and 4. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Jones-Drew is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 21. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 32.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
First down at the 32. Schaub's able to fake into the line and still has it. The Raiders get a first down.
Schaub's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
Offense lines up here. The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Left side. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 4. Gets it again. Tackle made by Jones that time. Now third and 4 following the run. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. They send the tight end in motion. Matt Schaub from the shotgun. The reception, easy, wide open.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
First and 10. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Jones-Drew's taken down at the 33. And now here's the Patriots defense. A week ago, they got to the quarterback on 5 occasions.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Schaub from the gun. Good coverage by Harmon that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
From the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
They'll take the snap from inside the red zone. A week ago, they had a lot of success inside the 20.
This long drive continues.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Browner's in on the tackle.
The Patriots defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
Marching down the field and taking their time. 2nd down and 7. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here.
Jones-Drew is tackled down.
The Raiders have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Play after play after play here on this drive.
And that's good for only a yard or 2.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
They're able to move the chains after that last run. What a drive this has been. Darren McFadden will run with it. Picks up 8 here.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Schaub's got the football after the play fake, and he's taken down. Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
Mounting a serious drive.
3rd and goal at the 6. He's taken down again for the sack.
We got to give that defense in front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
The Patriots offense now coming out. Tom Brady will be taking this one from the gun. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Ball's picked off. Nice tackle.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Let's go.
The Raiders snap it at the 41, and now they're going to go with the draw play.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
Takes the snap. We're about midway, 2nd quarter.
And they tackle him there at the 34.
I will say this for the offensive coordinator. He is persistent. They're not running the football very well today, and that time he tries to run the game again. Gets a couple yards, but not much.
3rd and 3.
He'll get it again.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, third and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Shane Vereen lined up in the backfield. Brady from the gun.
Should have had it.
Jim, when you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets there. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you to drop the pass.
Handoff. And Vereen is stopped there. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Brady's back in shotgun formation. Brady goes to the ground. Gronkowski with the catch.
Nice catch that time by the wide receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Split backfield here. First and 10. Throws the pass. Shakes past the defender. They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Brady is in the shotgun. For a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
And there's Edelman and Rodgers in on the tackle. Split backfield here.
First down at the 37.
Screen. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. It's now second down. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Set up screen to Vereen.
Got a big lane. Good yardage picked up on that call. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Finds Gronkowski. Back that time. In on the tackle. Here we are in the first half, and the tight end has already put up numbers that would be good enough for a full game or two.
Yeah, the numbers look great, but I give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Good blocking, and this quarterback so far, he has been pinpoint, and the tight end is taking advantage of it.
This has been a long drive so far. Out of the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Williams is going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. Then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
Drives it through for the field goal.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
Moore's got it on the return.
The Raiders getting set now for the next series.
Metcalf has it under center.
First down and 10. Brings it in. It's Mayo who brings him down.
The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Schaub standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Got the completion. Picks up about 2. The Raiders are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this third down.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
Schaub's got it in the gun.
Throws to the right. That's an interception. Shakes off the tackle. That brings the play to an end.
And Rivas is the one who is down and will step aside for just a moment. Snap back to Brady from the gun.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Well, he dropped the football, and there's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
That leads us to second down.
The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Intercepted. He's brought down. They'll take it at the 20.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Split backfield here.
Let's go.
Now 1st and 10. Maurice Jones-Drew. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
That does it here for the first half. Patriots trail in this one. We'll be back in a moment with the first half analysis.
We welcome you in now for the EA Sports Halftime Report presented by Verizon. Now let's take a look back at the first half. Both the Patriots and the Raiders haven't figured out yet how they're going to move the ball through the air. The defenses on both sides have kept points off the board, and it will be interesting to see if they can keep that up. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. Patriots starting up on their opening drive. Gronkowski's got the catch here on the quick pass, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 15.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Raiders now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half.
He's tackled at the 28.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Schaub will be taking this snap out of the pistol. The Raiders take it from the 28. Mayo's able to knock the pass away.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if he can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and 2. With 2 hands, he has it.
Browners there to take him down.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
They'll go ground to the outside. Jones-Drew. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Let's go.
2nd down and 5.
McFadden. They are in on McFadden. The Raiders have had a tough time running the football here today. Jones-Drew's finding it impossible to find any open space.
Well, when something's not working, what do? You do something else. How about some short passes? Get the defense to back off, so then maybe you can run the football better. This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You've got to lead. It's close. It's 4th down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
The Patriots ready to take over the football.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
The Patriots snap it at the 26 and gains about 1. We knew coming into this game it could go a couple of ways, but I don't think we expected to see this quarterback struggling like this today, Phil.
No, we didn't. He is one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. He has been hot throwing the football exactly the way he wants to, but not today. Hey, this is a tough league, the NFL. You're going to have some bad outings.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. The Patriots are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. But the hit knocks the ball out.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
The Raiders come onto the field for their next series. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield.
1st and 10. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. The catch is made, and now he'll dip out of bounds.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
Vereen lined up in the backfield. The Patriots will take the snap from the 45. Draw. Going to lose yards here. Now, as we look at the numbers, Phil, this offense just hasn't had any room to run the football today, and that's a big reason why they're down in this game.
Yeah, listen, I think they've been too patient today, trying to run the football too much. Just get over it. Go ahead. Try to win the football game by throwing it down the field.
Brady from the gun. The defense gets the sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's what he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
The Patriots from the 37. An ear interception that time by Rodgers. And Phil, in a close game where neither quarterback has played well, it's going to be interesting to see who steps up at the end.
Yeah, you got to know as a quarterback in situations like this that it's probably not going to get better, so you got to deal with it mentally and try to fight through it and make some plays down the stretch.
Bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. McFadden lines up in the backfield.
1st and 10. Here's the handoff to Darren McFadden.
They're all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
After running it, it's 2nd down.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. The 3rd quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Split backfield here.
Let's go. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Catch made.
It'll be 3rd down.
From the gun, Matt Schaub ready for the snap. He'll take the snap from the gun. Finds his mark.
Gains 11.
Looking ahead, the Patriots will be on the road in Kansas City next week, while the Raiders will be playing at home next week.
First down here after the completion.
Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield. Matt Schaub from the shotgun.
Looking to the right side and throwing. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
2nd and 6.
Gets it out for the completion.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
When you see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
Jones-Drews in the backfield. Single back set.
Throws to the right.
Has his man.
This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance.
Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. Has Jones. Ball's out. And it's a takeaway. Tackle made by Browner that time. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football. That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a 1st down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and he picked up solid yards.
They're setting up screen. Muscles through the defender.
What a tough throw and catch into a tight spot right there for the touchdown. But in today's game, these players are so good that you have to throw it in traffic. They've got to make the catch. That time he did.
The Patriots are going to get lined up to kick it off. The offense is pleased with that last scoring drive, but the defense really made it happen, doing the heavy lifting by forcing the fumble and giving them great field position. Moore's going to start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down 24. The Raiders come to the line to start this drive at the 24.
Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop.
The Raiders take it from the 23.
What a reception, and that's a gain of 10.
The Raiders look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That 1st down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the 2nd half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
1st down and 10.
Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful, trailing, needing points to get back into this one.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted and put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
Schaub from the gun.
He's forced to the ground.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Raiders are going to have to punt. never cleanly caught, and it's on the ground. Gains 14.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The fumble by the kick return team, and look out. The football goes out there. They make the recovery. Well, good job of them.
He'll fire it out to the left. They immediately call for a timeout. And here we have second down. They bring in the extra tight end. The give, out of the eye, breaks free, breaks out of that one. Gains 19, and they're going to call the timeout here to stop the clock. First down here after the run. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. They feed it to him one more time. Tyvon Branch in on that last play. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Shane Vereen lined up in the backfield.
Right back to him one more time for about 4.
And you're an offensive lineman, and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards. You are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Bad play call that time by the defense, Jim. You know, they can't give up the first down. They make a safe call, and they let the offense get the first down. That probably seals the game.
Takes the knee. Coming up, second down. Nickel formation here for the defense. Takes the knee. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. It's a 2 tight end formation. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.